me add myself to my stream. To my stream. Let's see what happens today. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wait for my little thing. Arf, arf. Well, get at me, dog. Let me see what's going on here. The world. Ooh. Oh, Siri's trying to get my attention. I don't know. Hey, there's my chat. There's my chat. Day 3. Oh, boy. Good morning. Good afternoon to everybody. I actually just woke up. I took a little nap today, which I don't typically do. But I don't know, I was tired. I've been tired lately, real tired. Don't know what's going on here. So I missed some lives this morning. But that's okay. That's all right. It's all right. Yeah, Tiff, sleep is good, girl. I need it. I needed it. Everybody put some hearts, cakes for Paige Davis. It's her 48th birthday. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday, girl. I hope you got some orchids for your birthday. Oh, Paige, I gotta tell you, I've been trying to propagate some orchids, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, Muppet Babies. I love that show. That was one of my favorite cartoons when I was little. Muppet Babies will make your dreams come true. Yeah, it's a great show. But happy birthday, Paige. I've been trying to propagate orchids, so yeah. I don't know if it's gonna work. I saw this video on here, on YouTube, and I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see. We'll see. Where you cut the stem after all the blooms have died, you wrap them up in that what is that called? Shit, that like mossy stuff that they put them in because they don't grow in dirt. That's weird, but they don't. And then a little water. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, all 3 of them. That's nice, girl. Me and Paige have a love. We share a love for orchids. Happy. Wait a second. Can I just? Yeah, girl. 48. You're looking good, girl. You're looking good. You look great. Beautiful. So that's Paige right there. I just put her up because it's her birthday. Go shorty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. We're gonna sip a cardi like it's your birthday. But you know we don't give a F because it's your birthday. Hold on. You saved your jade. Oh well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I have a lot of house plants. I propagate the succulents too. So my first successful one is growing right now. It's so cute. It's a little tiny shoot, what's the name of it? I don't remember the name of it. I love succulents. I have like an obsession. It's bad. It's really bad. But happy birthday. What's today's date even? I know it's the end of January. What's today? 29th. January 29th. January. Don't winter birthdays suck? I have a winter birthday, so my birthday is like at the end of winter. So it's Snoop. Are you kidding me? No, Humpty Dumpty, it's actually not peat moss. It's something else that they grow it in. I bought some. It's actually orchid moss, but there's another name for it. I forget the name. I don't think it's peat moss. Um, it's like this. It's weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know what the name of it is. I just bought some. Hold on. Let me see if I could look that up because they sell it at Lowe's. I know I bought some at Lowe's. Hold on. I have to let Snoop out. God damn it. Hold on a second. I just fed him. So you gotta go out. Come on, Snoop. There it is. Hold on. It is. Hold on. Let me see what this is. I don't know what kind of moss it is. It just says orchid moss. That's what my package says. Because this is the one I got. Cactuses. I gotta get some cactus. Vermiculate. Vermiculate? I don't know. I forgot what the lady referred to it. It just says orchid moss on the thing. But I know there's another name for it. Is it peat moss? I don't know. I have dozens of succulents. Actually, like my birthday in the winter, because it ends up being fun in spite of the gloom. Already been a great day. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh, favorite perfume. What's your favorite perfume? Sphagnum moss. Is that it? That might be it, angel pepper. Um, what kind of perfume do you got? I'm always looking for new perfumes. My personal favorite is Chanel Chance. Oh, so good. So good. It's such a good perfume. It's really, really nice. YSL Libre. Gotta check that one out. I don't know. My dad bought my mom. Oh, you grow orchids too, so it is sphagnum moss. I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're 100% right there. Oh, whoops, wrong one, angel pepper. Sorry, sphagnum moss. Yeah. So I've tried when I walk my dog, I steal little pieces of succulents. Beef eggs, I do that too sometimes at Home Depot. If there's one, if I like take a cart in the, and there's a like a leaf from a succulent, I'll take it home. I don't care. That's so funny. I shove it in my pocket. I do that too, though, Beefergs. If there's plants that you could propagate like that and I see them growing somewhere, I'll take like a little piece. Because it's like paying it forward. You're helping the world spread more plants. Because it's actually fun. My mom and I one time, this is so funny. My neighbor, my best friend, her neighbors, like their house, I don't know what happened. They like abandoned their house or some shit. And they had all these beautiful tulips growing in the backyard. And it was crazy. So my mom and I went back there one time and we were like stealing plants. Oh my God, we probably could have got in trouble for that. But my mom loved plants, loved plants. That's why I love them too. I have a greenhouse window in my back, but it's really not in a good spot because it doesn't get that much sun. If you have one, you should put it in a place where it gets, like east and west sunlight instead of north and south, like my house. So, because it doesn't get that much sunlight. Actually, the front of my house took me about, I don't know, 10 years of living here to realize that window doesn't get enough sun. And I have to put them in my front window because I get direct sun in my front window. I get a lot of sun there. So that's where my propagated plants are actually hanging out. Hey, Pearls of Wisdom. But there, a lot of house plants and some of the succulents, they don't need that much sun. So, like my corn plant, my mom's corn plant. I don't know if I didn't tell you guys this story in my series. My mom had this corn plant, not actual corn. It's called what the hell do you call them? Hold on, let me look this up so I don't give you guys the technical name here. Not corn, obviously, but they call it a corn plant. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. Corn plant. Dracaena, hold on. Or Dracaena. I don't know how to say this word. Hold on. Waiting for this stupid thing to learn. Fragrance. So it looks like a kind of like a, shit. I'll show you guys a picture of what they look like. Let me see if I can find one online. Hold on a second. I was in the store yesterday. My son wanted a laptop. I'm like, oh, we're going to start this shit at 7. So I was looking at the Mac laptops and I was like, I want one so bad. So I could not have to sit in here all the time. Let me see if I can find this for you guys. Hold on. Corn plant. So it's not like corn, obviously. But my mom had this plant for shit, man. My whole life. I mean, seriously. She had this thing for... Let me just do a little screen share here for you guys. Hold on. Screen share. Application window. There you go. That's a corn plant. So, not that one. The rest of these. Let me click on one. Hold on, and we'll look at it. Well, I think that's the one I made bigger. But those are them corn plant. So you've probably seen them in the stores. It's a house plant. But hers was probably, I mean, over. It had to be like 25, 30 years old. Um, So, these stems that come out with the leaves, I mean, they were like so long, and she actually had it bungee corded to the wall because it was like it got so big and so top heavy. Let me see if I gotta see if I can find a picture of it because this thing was huge. So, we had left it in the house while my mom was, while we were fighting basically through my mom's estate. And then, whose laptop? Oh, that's the one I sent to my husband yesterday. Um, we left it in the house, so it was most of her plants died, which was really sad. I was trying to go over there and water them, and then it just got like so fucking crazy that I didn't even want to go to her house because it was just insanity. So I tried to still go there though and water the plants that stayed alive. I mean, you got to remember this: the house was stagnant. I mean, it was just sitting there for months, almost a year. So, um, the oxygen wasn't moving through the air, and it was dry. We had to keep the heat on, but we just kept it off we just kept it to the lowest place that we could, like the lowest setting. So she had this plant, and I was like, how the fuck am I going to get this thing in my car? It's this huge plant. I mean, the thing was taller than me. It had grown so much over the last 25 years. It's a slow growing plant, but it grew 25 years. So, and it had these long stems coming off, and I put it in my car. Let me see if I could actually find the picture of this. I was so upset. I put it in the car, and I snapped one of the branches off, and I was fucking crying in the driveway. I was so upset. I was like, "Oh my god, my mom's tree!" Like, I was a little over emotional at the time. I mean, it's fucking you're going through hell as it is trying to get rid of everything and just saying goodbye to her house and all that shit. It's not easy. So, yeah, I was sitting in her driveway crying over a fucking plant. It's like it was like my last piece of her. It was the last piece of her. Hold on, I think it was what was it? I think it was 2018, March 2018 when I closed on her house. So let me see. Um, so yeah, so I brought it home and I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? And then I I talked to my friend Kara and she was like, you could probably like propagate it. And I was like, really? So yeah, so sure enough, you could cut up the whole stem that those leaves sit on. What's this thing? 10% off. Hey. But yeah, you could cut that whole thing apart and you could actually like all these stems that come up with the leaves, and my mom you had to see how long they were. So I was able to make about 20 something plants out of the old plant, and they all bloomed, and I gave them away to friends like that, people that were close to my mom. So it was pretty cool because I was like, in the end, it sucked that I broke her plant that she was growing for 25 years. But it was also a good thing because I was able to grow, 20 something more plants off of it. And I gave them away to people that were close to them. So now everybody has a part of it, in her house. So it's pretty cool. So it's pretty cool. That's why plants are fucking awesome. You know? It was like it was sad, but it was a good thing in the end. I can't find the picture of it. I was so oh my god, I was so upset. You guys don't understand when this thing broke. I know it sounds so stupid. It's like Leanne, it's a plant. Get the fuck over it. But when somebody dies, those things become what's left of them, and it's just very hard to let go of those things. So hold on, let me see what I could get here if I can find it. When did we close on the house? I know it was in March sometime. Oh, that was so hard. It was so fucking hard. Oh, that was the first time I got my hair did. Looking back through these pictures is just hell. Mm. Oh, I had little chairs out on the curb. I didn't even get up to this part of the story yet, but we're almost there. My husband's supposed to wake me up today because now my husband. Let me just explain to you guys. My husband works late at night right now. Well, not late late. He's just working like the I don't know. I don't know what you'd call it. Second shift maybe. So he's he's leaving during the day, and that's usually when I do my thing and I film, and so it's hard. I just find it. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, let me show you guys. Oh my god, it's so sad. Um, I usually film when you guys, when he's at work, during the day, just because I find it easier when he's home. So hold on, I'm gonna draw this and show you guys. It's so sad. Anyway, I have a blanket for my mother that died now. Not like anyone besides. Yeah, see? You got attached to these fucking weird things. This plant was like the last thing I took out of her house. Yeah, it was empty. And it was the last thing I took. And it was so goddamn sad. Hold on, let me show you guys. Oh, a baba. Let me close that. A baba. Oh my god. Alright, so hold on. Let me just do the screen share. Stop sharing. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get your comment off there. Hey, Doodlebug. Hi, everybody, too. If you are new, if you just came in, say happy birthday to Paige Davis, please. Say Ben. Mobs. I love Ben's nickname for me, Mobs. He's like, yo, what's up, Mobs? Um, yeah. All right, let me show you guys. It's so sad. Uh, so there was the plant, right? You guys see, like, it had the one long stalk, and then it had the leaves, and the top one broke off. So I was able to take this whole long, you see from like this, I don't know, I hope you guys could see the little thing from my mouse, but I was able to take this whole long thing and cut it into a bunch of different pieces, right? And then at the bottom, this was weird. Wait, hold on a second. Let me just see if I can fix this so you guys can see it. I think you can see it. At the bottom here, let me zoom in. You see, I had it in a garbage bag, but you see out of the bottom where there's leaves growing out. This was weird. After my mom, I think it was after she died or something. This stalk came out of the bottom, and it started to grow, which was weird. So, because they usually grow from the top, wherever you cut this thing, it'll grow leaves, right? So it started to grow out of there. So basically, what I did, and have this part now, I cut this part, the main, trunk here, stem. I cut that off, and so now this part's growing higher. So it'll grow into a nicer tree, and then from this cutting up here, I was able to make, I don't know, 20 plants. It was pretty cool. So that's the part that broke off. I mean, obviously it needed some TLC anyway, but that was it. That was what broke off. And I was so upset. Oh my God. I was like, I just felt defeated. This fucking plant is probably like a metaphor for the whole fucking shit that I had to go through. I mean, it was just that was me. That was how I felt. Just how this tree felt at the end of settling my mom's estate. That was how I felt. I felt like I had just fucking flopped over and broke off. I mean, that's how I felt. Seriously. I heard Baba was thirsty. So yeah, that was a long story about a fucking plant, right? Leave it to me. I could stretch a story out about a fucking plant. What's this? Yeah, I'll talk about this stuff when I get to this point in the series, which we're almost there. We're getting there. But yeah, it was so sad. It was just so sad. I'm like, my mom grew this fucking thing for 25 years. Like, probably longer than that. She had bought it from I don't know where she bought the plant. I knew the pot that it was in. She bought from my dad's store. Well, that's the thing, Pugs. I'm a plant killer too. And Ben, you're going hardcore. Marlboro Reds, huh? Um, But yeah, God, the pot was from my dad's store, and so that had sentimental value to me, and it's just ugh. Anyway, so you guys saw the title of my video today. I've been trying to, I don't know, I've been going through some rap titles. Hold on, let me go get Snoop. God, fucking dog's such a pain in the ass. Hold on a second. Hold on. Come on, you dummy. Oh, hold on. All right, Snoop, you're not going to sit around crying all day. Come on the rug. No. Say hi. Say hi. Hello. Say hi. Do a snap. No? All right. He'll cry for you guys. I was sent a screenshot today of a post that was made by a certain somebody. I am not even going to say this person's name on my channel because they're not getting any type of play off me. Clout, I'll say. Clout. I hate that word, but I don't know what else to call it. But yeah, they're not going to get any off me. I'm not going to say their name, but their name is a number. I'll give you a clue. And they dredged up this old comment that I had made. I don't even know where they got it because I'm pretty sure I deleted this comment. This comment was in a video, so they could have gotten it from there. What? Mention what, Ems? What happened? But they're the second person that, I mean, they might have got it from the video, the Real Makeup Mobster video, or they could have got it. But I find it really funny that they posted it in their community page, and they're like, how did John go from this to being Makeup Mobster's lapdog? And like, this guy probably thinks he's digging up some like fucking shit on me, like he's like found something. I'm pretty sure part of me and John actually making up like this after this whole thing, Snoop, stop, was me. We discussed the comment, and that's actually kind of where me and John, I guess, became friends. Not necessarily, but I apologized to him, and like a grown man, you guys ready for this? Like a grown man, John Crimes was able to accept an apology. I know this is crazy, guys. I know this sounds absolutely ridiculous. It's like, what? No, this can't be Makeup Mobster. But yes, John actually accepted an apology. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? And so me and John were able to move forward from that, right? And like actually even become friends. That's like crazy. Snoop! Hold on. I don't know what this dog's problem is. Come on, Snoop. What's the problem today? Why are you back downstairs? Come on, up. Go in the room. Go in your little bed. No. I don't want you in there with me. Why'd you go back downstairs and get yourself stuck back down there? Oh my God. Dealing with an elderly dog here, so excuse me. Lay down. There you go. There you go. Right in the pile of, clothes. Anyway, but yeah, so isn't that amazing? So me and John were able to kind of like make up from this thing, right? We were able to move past it, and now we are friends. But, this post said that John was my quote lapdog. I don't know how that is because like he has not done anything. I don't see him going around yelling at people for me or barking at people or anything. He maybe went on Diane's Live. That was over a month ago now, guys. Over a month ago. And they're still harping on that. Because when you don't have anything better to really, when you don't have anything better to talk about, that's what you do. you look for things. You know, somebody's trying to light twerk over a toilet bowl and it should fly out. Well, I'm pinning this comment because I want people to know in case they're constipated, you know. But it's an old comment, and I mean, nice try, number name guy, but it's not happening. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's been dealt with and deleted for, I don't know, shit. Let me look at when I wrote to John. Hold on. I emailed him because, you know, I looked at it and I said, shit, I could see how that could be misconstrued. No, interesting. I just received something really interesting. So yeah. So interesting. Wow. Wow. Let me see if I can share this with you guys real quick. Looking back through something. All right. So yeah, hold on, let me just press send there. So old shit, but nice try, buddy. Nice try. And you know, if you knew the video that was on and what I said, because that was the comment that was taken, you know, people were like, oh my God, they put it in a video. Mega Monster's racist. No, I'm not racist. I wrote something about, it was so stupid. I don't even want to read it again because it's so fucking stupid. I see how it could be taken if you took the comment itself out of context. But, I was looking to see when I wrote to John originally about that. Hold on. I don't have many emails with him, so it should not be hard to find. Back in March of last year. So, I apologized to him. And I did this on my own accord. Like, I didn't, but here's the funny part about it. Oh, Puss in Boots. Yes. Hold on a second. I just actually stored it in there. Here's the funny part about it. It shows me that these people are trying to dredge up things on him too, and they're probably going to these old videos, which I thought I deleted it. Oh, here's actually the video. Okay. But yeah, I apologize to John. March 15th, 2019. So, nice try. Idiot. You look so dumb. He's like, how did they go from this to being friends? Oh my God. How do people get over things? How? I don't know. But yeah, you know. Another reason me and John are actually friends is because we have a mutual friend in common who's in the chat. Where is she? There she is. Ems. So, you know, me and Ems, we switch off. So then there's this fucking weirdo Lorraine. I just want to talk about Lorraine. She's obsessed with my shirts and my boobs. It's really weird. She's like, oh, maybe she'll wear a low-cut shirt. I don't really wear low-cut shirts that much, but okay. And I don't have cleavage. She's talking about my cleavage. I'm like, I don't have any, but okay. I don't have any. I wish I did, but I don't. But she's like, yeah, she's showing off her cleavage. I'm like, why are you so obsessed with my lips and my breasts, Lorraine? You're a little weird. But bad shit, exactly. How do grown men have subtime? I don't know, Darby. I don't. I really don't. They're trying to find something, anything to make, you know, to basically destroy my credibility. Good luck with that. And, you know, make me look like a hateful asshole. So this is what they do. Yeah, Lorraine is obsessed with several people. Laura being one, and I guess I'm going to be her next target, which is fine. I'd love to see what Lorraine looks like. So they're going to like pick at these little things. And I think this is an important thing to talk about because this happens all the time on social media. It's not just here. And it's like, to me, it's interesting to see how people's, it's just interesting to see what people do in an attempt to destroy, you know, your credibility or whatever. You know, they're going to sit around and spend so much time searching for things, right? They're going to spend all this time searching for things to try to twist or turn into something else, you know, and it's sad because it's like, dude, you know, play, I don't know, you know, do something else with your times, do something productive. You know, I make a live where people learn something about something, which I tried doing here at the beginning of this live, talking about plants, you know, just something. I don't know. But it's an interesting thing. And my whole channel is pretty much about like human behavior and that kind of shit. So, um, crazy, crazy. So, and the other thing, last night, if you guys watched Diane's, because I popped in there, I did want to support my friends, Pink. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm friends with Pink. I'm sorry. I've been friends with Pink since I came onto YouTube pretty much. And I do have, I don't want to make an opinion. I was friends with her. I was friends with being there. You know, I care for both of them. But I think it's very sad what happened between them. I'm not quite understanding the situation. Um, but yeah, what poor man, Nenny. Um, I'm not quite understanding the situation, you know, why, where things went wrong exactly. And I don't even want to get into it so much, but I watched and it just turned into a shit show. A shit show. Mm. Thank you, Darby. Hold on, let's post that right there. My husband wouldn't ever care about when women drama on social media. Most men wouldn't, Darby. My husband's like, what the fuck? Like, my husband knows what's going on, you know? And he's like, what's wrong with these people? Yeah, and I'm like, Chris, I couldn't tell you. I just can't, you know? It's very weird. It's like one of these men in this community seems to have like this, he's on like this crusade against women, and I don't know. He's out to prove something. Maybe because he has a small peepee. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But it's just crazy the way the behavior goes. See, so you know, Pink and being there had a fight, okay, of some sort, or something happened. I'm not really even sure what it was, right? But she was giving Pink money. Pink was taking the money. Now, one of the things I heard last night said, and I just wanna say this because I saw being there, and being there, you know I love you, but I saw you saying this in the chat, and I just want to make this clear to everybody, okay? Pink was sharing stories about Roger to me too, right? So her and I spoke about him, and she sent me a picture of him. And you know, I was not giving her money, so I don't think she was using that to get sympathy. I think what she was doing was just what people do. You know, you share what's going on in your life with your friends, you know? You could look at it like she was trying to get money, but I don't think so. I think that she was trying to talk about her life, and what was going on in her life was, you know, her losing her job and having, you know, issues, and you know, she's visiting this friend who's going, you know, who's going on. And I do not think that, you know, I don't think it's that bad what she did, sharing a picture of that guy with friends in private. Um, I doubt she ever lost her job. I don't know. I think she did, Ross. I spoke to Pink. Here's this. How's this, guys? I FaceTimed with her one time when she was at work. Pink was, she had an office. Okay. I mean, her job was legit, guys. I mean, so anybody who is, doubting that, don't, because I was on the phone with her while she was at work and FaceTimed with her, which I don't think she would have let many people see that part of her life. So thank you for showing me that. But you know, she accepted the money, and that's fine. It was a gift, and you know, that was one thing that Brian's video I think proved, and you saw the things, which that's the problem I have. My problem is not sharing pictures of this guy that was in a hospital with with friends in private text messages. My problem was a man taking it and then putting it on a fucking video. I don't care if the family thanked you. I really highly doubt they did, but maybe they did. I don't know, but everybody always thanks him all the time. My problem is like, dude, and I remember leaving a comment under that video like, dude, take this the fuck down. Like, this is not right. If that was my mom, if somebody like, I just try to put myself in people's shoes. And again, we talked about this yesterday. This is something that I feel like a lot of people don't know how to do. It's called empathy. Empathy, right? So you take yourself out of your own shoes, right? And you kind of erase what you would think. And then you put yourself in another person's shoes. And then you try to think like them, right? That's what empathy is. And there's a lot of people around here that don't really understand that concept, which is scary because we should all have this. We should all have it to some degree, right? So you take yourself out of your own shoes and you put yourself in somebody else's shoes and you try to feel for them, right? So I'm thinking, okay, I've been there. I've had my mom in the hospital. She's been in horrible condition, right? I don't have videos. I never took a picture in the hospital of my mom. I don't like that. I did take a video the first night I brought her in the hospital because I wanted my brother to see what we were dealing with because she was it was something I've never seen before. And he was at a comedy show that night, you know? He's like, hey, I'm just at a comedy show, you know? I don't know how he stayed there, but that's a whole nother story. Fucking piece of shit. Sorry, excuse me. It was after my, I don't know, 8th hour of watching her scream nonstop in pain. So, but after that, I never took a picture of her in the hospital. That's just me personally. I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's right. But some people do it, and that's fine. I see people sharing pictures on Facebook, and that's okay. It's okay. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying for me, I don't do it, and I know my mom wouldn't have wanted it. So with that said, if her video or picture or whatever got put on YouTube by some fucking weird guy in Ohio, I'd be fucking pissed, dude. Pissed. Who knows what Brian said to this family that they're thanking him, quote unquote, but you know, whatever. Brian's blocked here, so he's not allowed back. And I honestly, he's not. If he came into this chat under any of his other, you know, names, he would be booted immediately. Because I'm not down with that shit. I'm not down with, I am not down with doxing people for no reason. And he got completely tripped up last night. I will say that Diane and Wendy did somewhat of a good job, kind of trying to, you know, make him own that. Chase says, yeah, I am in Ohio. That was embarrassing. But yeah, you know, I mean, oh God, it was so disgusting. It was so disgusting. He was trying every which way to squiggle out of that. But the real thing is that showing her Facebook page last night had nothing to do with anything. You know, somebody used the word vigilante, and I guess that's what he thinks he is in his head, where he thinks it's his fucking place to like take on these issues and get justice in his mind, you know, for people. But he's not really doing that, you know. At the end of the day, it's not your place to put people's information out there. That is doxing. He tried to even dissect that and go, with malicious intent. With malicious intent. It's only doxing if it's malicious intent. No, Brian. It's doxing is putting other people's information out there. Their private information without their fucking permission. That's doxing, dude. That's it. I have a whole video about it. Go back on my channel. So you shouldn't do that. Period. The end of story. Do not fucking dox people, man. But you won't stop. That's why I don't talk to you, dude. That's why I backed away from you. He thinks in his sick head that it's because of Marissa, but it's not. I don't fucking care about her, dude. It has nothing to do with her. It has to do with your behavior, Brian. Your behavior is why. And I've stuck up for Brian in the past, you know? But that is why I won't fucking don't want to be near you, Brian. That's it. I'm just being honest. Anyway, cannabis. Hey, Beefergs, what are we talking about, girl? Beefergs. Cannabis sandal. I'm asking Amazon. Yeah. Oh, you got some Amazon, girl? Oh, Purple Rain. I was gonna send you something. You just actually reminded me. Thanks. Mm. My hair is sticky. Beefergs has the best hair. She's talking about her hair. Can we look at it? Like, look at how fucking thick her hair is. Ugh, so jealous. Like her hair, you see how it has that little flip at the bottom? Mine would never do that, ever. My hair does not hold a flip. Yeah, Everett Scott, you're probably right. It's his extreme need for adulation and attention that fuels him. Susan, you think he's misunderstood? I don't think he is. I used to think that. I don't think that anymore. I used to think he was misunderstood for a really long time. But after over a year of knowing him, I think he's calculated in some effects. I think he's, I think he knows what he's doing. Okay? I don't think he's misunderstood anymore. That went out the window for me. I did think that for a long time. I'm not gonna lie. And like many things here, I changed my mind. I watched and I changed his mind. I changed my mind. And I don't want to turn this into a Brian bashing thing. In that instance, Brian, you're just wrong, man. You should not ever put people's information out. It doesn't matter. He actually had the balls to come in here yesterday in my live and say, I didn't dox anybody. And then he doxed her in my chat. He put her first and last name. I don't care. He's like, oh, well, it's not the name she's currently using, so it's okay. No, Brian, it's identifying information. It doesn't matter if it was a maiden name, her, ex-husband's name. It doesn't matter. It's not your fucking place to put people's shit out there. Period. End of story. There's no excuse for it. None. And it's about time people started fucking speaking up on this shit. It needs to be spoken about. Exactly, Tiffany Marie. It needs to be spoken about. Ems, don't waste your money on a Tide pen. Baby wipes. They work 10 times better than fucking Tide pens. I use baby wipes for everything. I should do a whole video about all the fucking different uses for baby wipes I have. I swear to God. Or makeup wipes. Either or. They're the same shit, right? At the end of the day. But what'd she get on her? What happened? Let me go back here because I'm a stain fighter. With grease. Ooh. Yeah, Dawn. I'm gonna go with who said that? I think it was Beefergs. She said Dawn. Yep. Beefergs. There's my girl. You guys don't know what happened. I had this freaking $200 and something pair of and I didn't, at this time when I had these boots, I didn't spend money like this. Like this was, this was a treat for myself. It was a $200 pair of Vince Camuto boots, right? And they were beautiful. They were this beautiful buck color, like that reddish, kindish brownish color. You know what I'm saying? I just screwed that one up. By the way, I realized yesterday I don't have a lisp. I have like a thing where my S's come out sharp. I don't think that's a lisp. This is a lisp to me, right? And this is a lisp to me. Mine is just my S's make like an air sound like that. So I don't think it's a lisp. But anyway, maybe that is a lisp. I don't know. But anyway, so I had this pair of boots. They were so gorgeous, these boots. They were knee high. They were flat boots. They were kind of like, I still have them actually. They're fucking uncomfortable as fuck though. I'm not going to lie. But anyway, I was no polka dot Susan. I don't have a lisp. I don't know why. Like I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, people keep saying I have a lisp, and I think it's because of when I'm talking, that S comes out like sharper sounding. But don't you think? I'm thinking in my head, like, wouldn't it have gotten picked up somewhere along the lines, and I would have had to be in speech therapy in school? Like I don't know, whatever. It doesn't even fucking matter. But anyway, these boots, I went to oh god, this was like the worst fucking day of my life. It really was. So I'm wearing them. They're real leather. I took good care of these boots, and I went to Bath and Body Works one day, right? And I was buying those those plug-in things that they're like you screw them into the bottom of the thing and you plug them in the wall and the nice smell comes out. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Yeah, suffering succotash. I don't talk like that. Polka dot Susan, thank you. Some people don't like my New York accent. They like, oh, Leanna sounds like a fucking gangster. No, all right, bro. I guess because I say bro and stuff. I'm sorry. That's just the way I talk. It's not to be gangster. That's how I've always, my friends and I, when we get together, that's how we talk. Anyway, so yeah, like the plugins, but these are the ones that are sold at Bath and Body Works, you know? So I'm walking around. I had hand lotion. I will only use hand lotion from there. I'm weird. I have hand lotion from other places. I don't know. I just like their lotions. I like them mostly for the smell, but I like the lotion itself too. It's not too greasy, not too dry. You know what I'm saying? It's like a good, right in the middle of the road lotion. And they're good. So anyway, I'm walking through. Yes, the wallflowers. Thank you, Puss in Boots. Thank you, girl. So I'm walking through, and I drop the fucking thing, and it splashes up all over my fucking boots. So now I got these huge oil stains all over my boots. Oh my god. I was like crying in the store because, like, again, this was at a time where I couldn't afford these fucking things. Oh, Kim, yes, Kim. Thank you. You're so right. I'm going to pin your shit. I took the top off. Brand new fucking kitchen table of one of those things, right? I took the top off when I was screwing it into the thing, and I laid the top on I literally just got my kitchen table. It was brand fucking new. It was like maybe 2 days old, 3 days old. I laid the top in. I go to pick it up, and it's like stuck to the table. It ate through the paint. So I had this circle in my table now on my brand new table. I just need to stay the fuck away from those things. Really, I do. They cause too much problems in my life. So yes, she's 100% right. They take paint furniture off. Whatever oil is used in there, it's fucking taking paint shit off. So, and ruining boots. But my husband is very good at cleaning things. I don't know. He's very good. He has a talent for cleaning, like, I don't know, shit. Like, well, because he used to restore old bicycles and shit, and motorcycle, these little mini motorcycles. So he has like a talent for like really making shit look new. So he took my boots downstairs. He put cornstarch all over them. Okay, left them there for a couple of days. And crazy enough, the oil kind of absorbed into the cornstarch, and then you could still kind of see the who's that Italian New York you're watching? That's so funny. You could still kind of see the stains, but they came out. You know, it was a lot less. And then after that, he what do you call it? I think he washed them off with Dawn soap, and like you could still kind of see the stains, but they're pretty much gone. So, yeah. Dawn soap definitely works. I will go with that. That was a long story to just say that Dawn works on oil. But I also had a Nike shirt that I got. I don't even know how. Do you guys ever have this happen to you? Like, I had bought this Nike top. I wore it in one of my videos. It was just like a blue sweatshirt that zipped up, right? And I took it out of the wash one day, and it had oil stains all over it. And I was like, where did this come from, you know? So I did. I sat there and I scrubbed it with Dawn. Yeah, I use Dawn for everything. I clean my beauty blender with Dawn, my glasses, my jewelry, everything. It does clean jewelry really well. I'll take a dot of it I'll put it in a plastic cup, and then I put all my rings in in the cup and let them soak overnight, and then the next morning it's actually kind of gross. There's all like little fucking brown things like floating. I guess it's like skin particles, or something, all floating in the water, and it's like ugh. But your rings come out really, really super clean. Like you don't need jewelry cleaner. That will Dawn will get your rings looking brand new. Not as good as the jewelry place because they have that fucking thing, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, Jamie, maybe it was chapstick. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I really don't. Um, you need a beauty blender, Ben. Oh, Tiffany, I'll send you one. I have an extra one. I go to the IMATs. I should take you guys with me this year. Would you guys like to do that? Come to the IMATs with me this year? Cause like I think I might be able to live stream that. That would be fucking awesome, right? I bought a ticket last year and didn't go, but if I go this year, I go by myself. I've gone with friends. Every year I took a friend with me. And then the last year that I went, my cousin was supposed to come with me. This is a Liana story, okay? This is a day in the life of Liana. So if you guys knew me in real life, this is what happens. My cousin and we're both a little bit the same. We're kind of like the same way, right? So we were so stupid between the two of us. She kept saying that the IMATs were this coming Saturday, and she had to make sure that her husband could watch the kid, and blah, 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 right? So I was like, all right, I don't know why. I didn't bother to look at the tickets or anything like that, which, by the way, they probably go on sale, and I should buy them now because before they're sold out. No, I never went to BeautyCon. I want to do that. I got to do that one too. So she so she had, I don't know, I just thought she remembered, right? That what day it was. So I was like, okay. Um, so yeah, Hillary, we are gonna get to that story soon. Um, so I took her word for it, right? That Saturday comes, she found, somebody to watch her kids. I think it was like her mother-in-law or some shit. So we were like, okay. Oh no, Angela. Uh-oh. That's scary. Good luck, girl. Good luck. Good luck. Hey, mac and cheese. So anyway, we go meet and she gets her babysitter, I'm sorry. And I drive all the way to Manhattan. She's a little closer to Manhattan. She's north of Manhattan, but she's a little closer. So she got there, right? Pay for fucking parking. Get out of the car. We walk up to the building where the IMATs are. It's on the west side of Manhattan, right on the Hudson, right? So is that the Hudson? Yeah. God, I know my New York, huh? Whatever. We're fucking walking in and I'm looking around and I'm like, wow, this is weird. Because usually when you walk up to IMATs, you see all these beautiful girls standing outside with makeup and hair and, it's crazy. And I'm like, this is weird. I'm like, it's kind of subdued this year. Like, I'm kind of disappointed, right? And we walk in the building, we get like halfway there, and like all of a sudden we're looking around. And I'm like, dude, what's going on here? Like, this looks weird. And we see this sign, and it's a fucking sign for a photography show. And I'm like, wait a second, the fuck is going on? Like, stupid me and stupid her got the date wrong. Got the date wrong. We went to the fucking wrong weekend. So we were supposed to go the following weekend, and she couldn't make it because she couldn't get a babysitter again. So I just went by myself. And I got to be honest with you. No offense. I love you, Neek. I love you. Love you. But that was the first time I ever went by myself, and it was my favorite time. No offense to anybody I've ever gone with. It's just like, I don't know. I like to shop alone because then I could just do what I got to do, and I could spend the time that I want to spend, and then I could just get through it, and then, it's just easier. So I went by myself. I fucking ran through that place, like ran train through the IMATs, and then I came out $500, I think, fucking poorer, but it was fun. Oh. So if they happen this year, they kicked vloggers out they can't have vloggers there anymore. In case anybody doesn't know what the IMATs are, it's just a makeup show. And they have makeup there, right? Like brands, you know, all different brands will come. Like Anastasia is always there, and all those brands, right? And they'll have those brands there, and the makeup's discounted a little bit, so not too much. It's like, I don't know, I think it's like it's not 40%. I think if you're a pro it's 40%, but for regular folk like myself, it's just a percentage off. But it's pretty cool. It's a cool thing to go to. Either way, it's a cool experience. Snoop, shut up, please. Thank you. Stop it. All right, I'm gonna take you guys to smoke a cigarette with me, but oh, my text messages are open. Hold on a second so I can text this to myself. But yeah, it's fun. It's a good time. They kicked out the vloggers. Like the first year I went, I saw Jaclyn Hill and Carly Bible and that Nicole, I think it's Guerrero, something like that. But they stopped allowing that because the show is about the artistry of makeup. It's not about, you know, these celebrities, right? So, which I agree with them doing that. I really do. Because they want to focus on the artistry of makeup, right? Not these fucking girls from YouTube. So it was kind of nice that they did that. I actually like that they did that. So, they don't allow, you know, bloggers there anymore. I don't count because I only have fucking how many? 5,000 subscribers. You know, they don't give a shit. Nobody knows me. Nobody fucking knows me. So, you know. Yeah, no. Hold on. I'm just going to text myself the link here now that I have this bullshit open. Come on. Control. Oh, what the hell's going on here? But yeah, pretty interesting stuff. But I wonder if I can live stream from there. I mean, because nobody's going to, again, know who the fuck I am. So that's the kind of... I was thinking of that yesterday. I was like, I don't know if I'd even ever want to become that big on YouTube. Like, I know I never will, but I'm just saying, like, because I'm like, I like right now that my YouTube channel is manageable. You know, I could go down and answer people's comments under my videos. I could talk to you guys in lives. Like when you go into lives with people that have more than 100,000, you know, people, it's like you can't manage it anymore. It's unmanageable. And then you can't connect with your subscribers anymore, and that sucks. I don't want to get to that point ever. You know, I don't want that. I like that I connect with you guys now and we could talk and I could remember people's names. I remember all your guys' names that come in here. Like, I like that. I really do. And I don't want to, I would never want to get to that point where you can't fucking talk to your subscribers. That sucks. And I never would. I think I missed that boat fucking 10 years ago, like by 10 and a half years. I don't know. You know, not many older people our age, I don't think are going to make it, especially when, you know, we're not... People that make it big on YouTube are the people that have like a channel that's dedicated to something and that's all they do on that channel. You know what I'm saying? Like whether they're a gamer or a makeup person or, you know, whatever. They dedicate it. They don't get involved in drama. You know, that's what they do. So let me open this up on my phone. But, and I don't care. I don't want it. I would never want that. Because I was in somebody's live last night. I don't remember who, or maybe not last night, yesterday during the day. And I was thinking like, damn, this sucks. Like, you don't know. There's so many people in here. You can't connect with your viewers. And that sucks in a sense. Yeah, the money and shit's probably great. But, you know, you have to give up one for the other. Hold on a second. I would never get to that point. I'm just saying. Just a thought I was having. Snoop, you are so goddamn annoying, man. Oh my god. Hold on, you know what? Let me just do this. Check your camera and mic. Hold on. Just gotta do a few things here. So yeah. Ryan's World. Oh my god, Julian. Ryan's toy review. My son loved that kid. He is growing up with Ryan. Ryan is a hold on. Ryan's a millionaire. Hold on. We're gonna echo, so we're gonna Ryan's a multi-millionaire. That kid is set for life. The smartest thing his parents did was get him that toy deal, right? So now YouTube's like nothing for him. Snoop, really? YouTube's nothing for him. It's part of I mean millions of dollars that this kid makes. So from his toys. He has his own toy line that's everywhere. It started off, I believe, in Walmart and it's expanded to everywhere now. So he's loaded. That kid's set for life, which is awesome. But I'd like to see how his channel will evolve once he's an adult and the parents, what are they going to do? Are they just going to keep having new little baby Ryans so that they could review toys? Like, Ryan's growing up. Hold on. I just had to run back into this room for a second. Mute myself. All right. That one's muted so we can't hear the echo. Oh my God. There's my hat. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty interesting though. But my son loves that kid. And then here's the thing that pisses me off about Ryan's toy review. Fucking, my son thinks that every kid in the world could live like Ryan. He's like, Mom, you got to see this thing. And then he shows me, oh, Ryan has it. I'm like, well, Jesse, Ryan's parents are fucking millionaires. So of course Ryan has that. But Jesse's parents are not. So we can't afford all the shit Ryan gets. $30 million. Holy shit. Even if Jesse makes it into as a hockey player, hockey is one of the lowest paid sports, which is fucked up because the skill level needed to be a hockey player is probably more than any sport. And it was so funny. Me and my husband were arguing about this one day because I was saying they had hold on, let me just give Snoop's water. I'm sure you guys could hear my faucet in the background here. They had this video he wanted me to watch on YouTube about Matt Barzal. And I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know who that is. Matt Barzal was a rookie that came onto the New York Islanders, and he became, like, in his first season, one of the best players on the team. He is the best player on the team. This kid's skating abilities are just unheard of. In fact, this year in the skills competition for the All-Stars, he beat the person who, I forget who it was, had won 2 years in a row. So, his skating is just unbelievable. But in this video, they were putting him, he was staying with another hockey player, like staying at their house. And I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, wow, he don't have enough, he couldn't even afford to live on his own in this first year. I don't even know if he does. He might still live with these people. He's from Canada, so he's here on Long Island staying here. And so I was like, wow, I'm like, that's crazy, he's got to stay with somebody. He can't even get his own place. And he was driving, it was kind of cute. He's very humble, the kid too. You would never look at him and think he was a hockey player. He was driving like a Hyundai Sonata, like, very humble car. And it was just kind of funny because I was like, wow, I'm like, I said, let me see the highest. So when Derek Jeter, because that's like Derek Jeter is everything. Like, let's just be honest when it comes to baseball, right? Baseball is one of the highest paid sports besides football. So football contracts are ridiculous. They're ridiculous. So I told my husband, I'm like, that's crazy. He's like, oh, everybody starts off like they don't get that much money. So I said, okay, let's look at Derek Jeter's first year contract, right? His first year as a rookie on the Yankees. And this was back in what, 1996, I believe, maybe younger than that. Derek Jeter's first year rookie contract in baseball was almost as much as the highest paid person in the NHL right now. So there you go. Hockey is not one of the highest paid sports, which sucks. Derek Jeter is a hero. Derek Jeter is everything. He's the Mickey Mantle of our times. He is. I watched videos about his baseball. There was actually a good one I watched here on YouTube, but It's I get chills. I get fucking chills. See, when he was on the Yankees, I never wore a Derek Jeter shirt because I didn't want to be one of those girls that had a Derek Jeter shirt on because every fucking girl in the stadium had a Derek Jeter shirt on. And I respected Derek Jeter. Yeah, he was a good looking dude. He was pretty hot. I mean, let's just be frank there. But he also was I wanted to respect Derek Jeter for his skills because his skills on as a player are just amazing, and I didn't want to be another dumb girl walking around with a Derek Jeter shirt on just because he's hot. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying you guys are dumb. I'm just saying that I didn't want to wear the shirt for that reason just because he's hot. I hate that. I wanted to wear it because he's a great player, so now I'll wear a Derek Jeter shirt, but I wouldn't back when he was playing his whole career. I never owned a Derek Jeter shirt because I would wear uh, Mariano Rivera, Bernie Williams. This is back in the day, but he had quite a career on the Yankees. I mean, he just got into the Hall of Fame, so it's awesome. It just gives you chills thinking about it. But they had this cool documentary about him. I think it was HBO Sports. And even if you're not a fan of the Yankees or of his, it's just kind of worth a watch because he's fucking amazing. I mean, the way he hit the way he ended his career is just, it's just unbelievable. Fucking unbelievable. So Bernie was great, Ben. I loved uh I loved Bernie Williams. He was a great player. So Paul O'Neill, that whole Yankee team was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Good team. So, and I'm not even a sports person. Like, I'm talking like, I don't really care for sports, and I'm not like a big, I'm not a diehard, but I did. Me and my brother actually. That's what makes me laugh about me and my brother not speaking to one another because it's just like I think back and the Yankees was like, him and I used to buy tickets and go after work and go watch the Yankees game, like go to the stadium after work all the time, that was our thing, you know, that we did. And it's just like, it's sad that we don't speak anymore over such, a fucking dress for a wedding. That's what caused our demise in our relationship. It's just like, when you think about it, it's kind of fucked up. Where's my lighter? This always happens to me. But A-Rod, yeah, sweet Melissa, I'm with you, girl. I had nothing. I don't know. That happens a lot, I mean, George Steinbrenner could afford any player he wanted, right? In the Major League Baseball. And then he would spend the money, he would buy these players like A-Rod. I mean, he didn't do terrible on the Yankees. But he just didn't perform the way he probably would have on another team. And I think it's because the pressure once you get to that level, when you're on the Yankees, is just, it's on another level, it's on like a different realm. And a lot of players, like, what was that pitcher, Randy Johnson? He won the World Series for the D-backs, I think it was that year. And then he gets to the Yankees and he fucking tanked as a pitcher that year. That's what happens. That's what happens. Think the pressure. That's why Derek Jeter is so amazing because that happens to a lot of great players. You get to that level of baseball where you're on the Yankees, which is, I mean, sorry, top fucking team in baseball. Argue with that. I know Red Sox fans will, but you can't. They are. They have been. But yeah, because they could afford the best players. But they get there and they tank, and Derek Jeter just never let that pressure get to him. That's what this documentary was that I was watching. That was one of the main points, is that he never let that pressure get to him. So he was somehow able to perform even with all the pressure, which is a lot. So he's an amazing just person, whatever. And he's gorgeous. Let's just be honest. He's gorgeous. So, yeah. I love the Yanks. I haven't been watching though. Ever since me and my brother haven't been talking, I just like I can't. I just can't. It's just not the same, you know? Because that's like my. That's what we used to call each other, talk about it. Like I don't know. It's just not the same. Nothing is the same in my life anymore. Really, nothing. Everything's changed. Where's my fucking lighter? Does anybody have a fucking lighter around here? Holy shit. Anyway, Don Mattingly, yeah, Ben, he was great too. Then he was What was he managing for a little while there? Don Mattingly is great. Another great player to come off the Yankees. See now, hockey's different because they there's a cap on the salaries, and there's also um there's no team like the Yankees where they can buy all the good players. There's caps, so kind of controls that, and they spread out the players amongst the teams, so that it's fair. So it's a little different hockey. Still pretty cool. Oh shit, my husband cleaned my car out. Hey, thanks, Chris. Some of it. Oh, I hate when he does this. I mean, I like it. It's nice of him, but I hate it at the same time because then I can't find where he puts things, like my lighter. Ugh, Chris. Hold on, guys. Trying. I found, yeah, see, I have these like that too, where I find about 7 lighters. I had one this morning. That's what's annoying me. Hold on. My car's going in. They have the guy from whatever, Chevrolet has to come here and they're going to do an inspection this week. This is my first time I've ever leased a car, so I don't really know. I don't really understand. Carrie Underwood's hubby is a huge hockey player. Most of the hockey players are not good looking. I'm not gonna lie, but there's a few out there. There's one guy on shit. Fuck, I think it's a Vegas Knights. I don't even know his name, so don't ask me. They're because a lot of them aren't even like, I don't know. They're not. I don't know. Hockey's so different. I feel from a lot of different sports. Where the fuck is my lighter? This is getting me pissed off. Use the stove. Purple Rain. I used to do that. That's actually a good idea. I shouldn't smoke in my house, but good idea. Let's try that. Watch me burn my house down. No. It's hard off the glass stove, but I'll try it. Let's see if it works. Use the stove. I used to do that all the time, Purple Rain, when I lived home. You just brought me back to home, living home. Remember when the stoves had those coils? I never had a gas stove. I've always had an electric one. So, the coils, remember those coils that they don't even make those anymore? If I showed my son that, he'd probably be like, what the hell is that thing? It's so crazy how many things have changed from our childhood to like our kids. Man, I've been in all my pockets, girl. Every pocket. Every pocket. Sweater weather for sure. Or hoodie weather, as I like to call it. So, I had to go return something. Shit, I should have did that today. I bought a pair of Nike sweatpants from Dick's Sporting Goods the other day, right? And I get home and I go to put them on yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck? There was a huge hole in them. And I'm like, this is so weird. What the hell? Why is there a hole in the inside of the pants? And then all of a sudden I look, there's a fish hook in the pants. I'm like, what the fuck? A fish hook in the waistline of the pants. I don't know what went on there. It looks like what happened was they tried to get that the security tag off the pants. Ooh, you make it tortillas on an electric stove? Really? Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know that. But yeah, a fucking oh, my lap dog is here. Hey, John. Hey, lap dog. Can I pet you? Oh, I don't know if I could do this off an electric stove, Purple Rain. This is weird. Especially the glass top one. I'm afraid to have a gas stove, so that's why I don't have one. Plus, we don't have gas in my house. No, a fucking fish hook. I sent Purple Rain. She could back me up on this. Because I sent her a little video showing her. I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck? I think they tried, I don't know, I guess they tried to use the fish hook to open the security tags. And I don't know. I gotta go bring the pants back, obviously, because they have a huge hole in them. But I was like, a fish hook. This is the first time I've ever gotten a pair of pants with a fish hook on them. Okay, there's a first time for everything. You can't do it. I'm doing it, Remy. It's happening, girl. It's happening. My fingers are burning. I mean, I cannot believe I don't have a fucking lighter. I just used my lighter this morning. Oh, I know where there's one. Hold on. Fuck the stove. Fuck the stove. Matches? No, I don't. I don't have matches. You had an electric one once and hated it. I got a lot of fire fear. So yeah, I don't cook that much, so it really doesn't fucking matter which stove I have. Like at the end of the day, for people that cook a lot, yeah, it totally matters. But for me, I don't need to use my stove to get fucking Friendly's takeout. So hey, Ron, I see people saying hi to you. Don't see you, but I see people saying hi. Come on, Snoop. Fish hooking your tulips. If you guys didn't check out Duty Ron's covering that story I talked about the other day, and so he has a little more details, but I don't want to even talk about it. So I'm going to go with the Duty Ron's moment of silence for these people because I believe today is the week services for the kid whose piece of shit father was torturing him. So, Remy, I don't know. I'll have to take a picture and put it in my. But yeah, Rod, is Duty Rod in here? I want to know if he's a Yankee fan. I know he lives in New York, so Mets or Yankees? Because you can't be both. Yeah, the week is today. So yeah, moment of silence and prayer hands for this poor family and the having to bury this boy. This poor 8-year-old boy. Oh, you're a Mets fan. Wow. All right. All right. I'm cool with that, John. I'm cool, Duty Ron. I'm a Yankees fan. I was a Mets fan when I was younger. And then I don't know. My dad was from the Bronx, so I kind of have no choice in the sense. My dad, he brought us to Mets games, though. He did. We've always gone to both, but I'm a Yankees fan. I mean, by far. But we've been to Mets games, and I haven't even been to the new Yankee Stadium yet, which is crazy because I used to go to games several games a year. I've been to Citi Field. I don't know. I can't even tell you how many times because I worked for the company that did all the signage, the interior signage in the building. So we got free tickets all the time, during those years when we were working on it. So I went to plenty. It's a beautiful stadium. I mean, they really made it nice there. I have my father to thank for. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, Duty Ron. You become whoever your parents love, So my dad was, a diehard Yankees fan. I mean, again, he grew up in the Bronx, so it's kind of hard not to be. I don't know if there's one Mets fan living in the Bronx. There might be, but I think there, just like if you're from Queens, you got to be a Mets fan. Like, come on, you have to be. My kids used to say to me when they were little, Dad, why do we have to be Mets fans? I would love to see the Mets win again. I would. But yeah, if I'm at a Subway Series, of course I'm rooting for the Yankees. But I would like to see the Mets. Just as long as you're representing New York, it's good. But those are some of the best games to go to. Is the Subway Series? They're fun. Even just during the regular season. Those and the freaking Red Sox games. Those are the best ones to go to. If you ever want to buy Yankee tickets, those are the games you want to go to. Bed. Bed's got it for Tiffany, man. Tiffany's got a nice, feminine voice, Ben. Unlike mine, that sounds like I sound like a dude. That's all right though. I hate the sound of my own voice. It's like the most horrific thing ever. But what are you gonna do? Polka Dot Susan, yeah, in the '80s, the Mets were on fire. They were. They did. They won the championship, right? 86. I'd love to see them get another one. They deserve it. They do. It sucks. I was at game 3 in 2015 when Thor pitched. The only game they won against Kansas City. Interesting. Interesting. And I give Mets fans so much credit too because they really hang in there, like for their team, um, and they got good fans. They really do. The fans are diehard. No matter what, if you're a baseball fan in New York, you're diehard. Like it's pretty cool. I think baseball is the bigger sport here. I know well, no, I guess people are Jets, Giants fans. I'm supposed to be a Giants fan because a Jets fan because one of my cousins was actually part of the flight crew. So, but I don't watch football, so I really don't care. I think I would be a Giants fan though, to be honest with you. But I don't know. I don't know what I would be 'cause I don't watch football. But yeah, she was a cheerleader. I guess the Jets are trying to make the next Dallas Cowboys cheerleading team. I don't know. It's not working. But she was one of those. You're I will die a Mets fan, of course. Like you can't change it up now. You can't. You just can't, Ron. You just can't. It's you know, I think a lot of people in New York become, Yankees fans because they're the winning team. But I mean, my dad always told us stories of going to Yankee Stadium and sitting in the bleachers because the seats were so cheap. We used to sit in the bleachers too, me and my brother. Honestly, if there was anywhere in Yankee Stadium to sit, that was the best place. Well, until they started changing things, because they made that no alcohol rule, and that made it not fun. But that was more in recent times. But back in the day, those are the diehard, Yankee fans in the stadium. It's awesome in the bleachers. I remember sitting there this one day. The bleachers had no cover, right? So if you were there during the day, the sun would just beat down on you. And it was like this hot game in the middle of July that it was so hot. I thought I was going to die. I swear. I don't deal with heat very well, but we were sitting there and we were buying ices, from the vendors, and literally this thing would turn liquefy within minutes. I mean, like it was just so hot that day, but because we love the Yankees so much, we stuck it out till the end of the game. It's just what you do. Oh, Beefergs. I was like, why are you putting people's phone numbers? 8675309. That's my phone number. Mm. Oh, but internet. Oh, Pugs, your internet's back. Well, that's good news. Good news, Pugs. Good news, girl. Hate when I look down and I see I'm on top chat. Oh, Ron, I do that all the time. All the time. Yeah, that's what you do when you're a baseball fan. You sit there and melt and buy 12 $8 ices just to keep cool because those things are expensive. Just even in the barn, they call it Nassau Coliseum. We went to our first Islanders game, well, not our first, but my son's first one. We never brought him before because we never thought he would sit still long enough. So we brought him this year for his first when he was 6. And I go down, I'm like, oh, I got dinner. It's on me. It's on mommy. I walked down and I ordered a hot dog, a hamburger, two hot dogs, a hamburger, and I got 2 sodas, sorry, a bottle of water for my son, and 3 fries. $79 later. Like, what? $79 for that. Oh, God. That hurt. Hurt. It was painful. That's a lot of money. Yes, Duty Run's channel is awesome. Very awesome. How ironic. I just realized I'm doing my makeup while listening to Makeup Mobster. I don't know why YouTube does top chat. It's a stupid feature. I guess, Tiffany Marie, I guess the top chat is probably for like people who have like thousands of people in their chat, like unlike us. So, and you can't see everything. It's too much when there's that many people.
Mm. I'm hungry too. Mac and cheese. Your name alone makes me hungry. I love mac and cheese. Ugh. I want a hot dog. I have hot dogs. I actually think I'm gonna make hot dogs tonight because my son is 300 bucks. Yeah, the beer duty, Ron. I mean, we don't drink when we have my son with us, but I remember going to the games and buying beers, and it's so expensive. And the best part is I don't know if they do this in all the stadiums now, but in the for the Islanders games, they won't give you the plastic cap with the bottle. So you're walking around with like, thank God I'm a mom. I'll just put it that way because moms are able to carry lots of things at a time and juggle things. Where like we have to be like waitresses. So I was able to hold it, but I had all these open bottles. I get back to my seat and they're putting the flag over us. That flag that they stretch out across the audience. And so all the flag people are standing in the freaking seats, like in the aisle. And I'm trying to walk down with all this food and I'm like spilling water all over people. It was a mess. Anyway, I gotta end this because I didn't even realize 3:15 and Jesse's coming. And the Tasmanian Devil's home. Oh, that's nice, Ron. That is nice. We could probably Uber it to Nassau, but I don't know. With my son, and we'd need to bring his little booster seat, and who's carrying that around? Goddamn kids making everything so inconvenient for us. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna end this because I just see my son is bus is gonna be here in any second, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by. I might go live later. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what I got going on. So I will talk to you guys later.